Here I am, guys. Sorry for the longer timer, but it was needed because I just came out of shower. Ooh, finally Friday. Whoa, welcome, guys. DZs. Can you see I didn't use the air dryer? I think it's easy to be noticed, but that's fine as it is. Welcome, guys. This is Pap Phone Pap back at it again. Clean Pap. Nacho, thank you. Guys, I hope you had a great day. Hi, Budra. Hi, Bezazia. Hi, Ubel. Hi, Habdo. Hi, King. Hi, Justin. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Starakaskia soon. Nacho, welcome to all of you. Hi, Clay, my friend. Guys, how was your day? Looking fresh, maybe looking wet, but still. Guys, I don't know what to do today. Let's start saying that I won't play restaurants. So I realized that the biggest strength of that deck is just the horror stuff. So, and if you do not draw the horror stuff, you basically can't do enough. So I wanted to try something else. Hero Lives sounds great if we can get it, but Putra, think about it. Even if we get Hero Lives, they either give us a way to summon Pap, that you have, low life points and you can synchro heroes. Otherwise, even if we get a Hero Lives, to summon what? Stratos? And I don't think that is going to fix heroes. We actually need boss monsters. And the only way to get the proper turn 1 for we have... let's not get... there's not that many options for heroes. If you want our heroes to get back, you either give them DPE. And I'm going to be honest with you. Just DPE is not enough. Let's be honest. Just DPE is not enough. It's not enough. DPE is literally one pop, as long as you can pop something else on your turn, on your field as well. Of course, the DP as well. But that pop actually leaving you with nothing is not enough for turn 1 heroes. We will need Dark Low, and don't get me wrong, these solutions picked alone don't solve the issue. If you just give me DP, it's not enough. If you just give me Dark Low, it's not enough. If you just give me Absolute Zero, it's not enough. We need at least a couple of this. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If you just imagine that. If your turn 1 heroes, if your turn 1 end board ends on Dark Low and DP, do you really think that would be enough? Honestly, no. I feel like with the recent meta upgrade, we lost the chance to see heroes shining. Like, now we are at a point where you can have so many negations that the recent heroes cannot actually pair. They cannot pair up with that. Heroes just have Contrast Hero Chaos as a negation monster, and then they have the counter trap that you can search, right? But that is not enough, dude. That's really not enough. So I don't know, honestly. Thanks, Naruto. Thanks, Bezazia. Hi, Archeon. Please, more of the red Archfiend Chimera deck. What you mean more? What you mean more? You wanna have more duels with that? I actually explain everything. Lovely, Naruto. Heroes dropping soon. Pep can't wait for the spies. We need Shadow, Mist, and DPE. Honestly, either that DP or Dark Low. Guys, again, if your turn 1 hero end board ends on DPE or Dark Low, you're gonna be destroyed in no time. Maybe they're giving us Garuda. Who's Garuda? Hi, Natso. Hi, Himeta 2024. Lava Golem will say bye-bye to DP and Dark Low, but that's the least of the problems, to be honest. We need Phoenix and Forcer. DPE, you mean? It's not gonna be enough, guys. Yeah, negates on top of negates. Yeah, that's not true. That's the thing. So honestly, I don't know. It's just so fun to watch. Oh, I don't. The problem is, Archeon, that probably you're the only one that want to see more Chimera plays simply because people are tired of Chimera. You can pair up Chimera with everything at this point. Hi, Bladekin, welcome. That would be beautiful, Naruto. Well, Beach DP is coming like it had been added to the database before. Leak is reminded of what with the recent update. Let me see actually if I can show you something. What was that site of Brezad? Duel links? There was a site actually hold on, from Brezad that basically talked about there was card leaks. Garuda Super Poly target, okay. But bro, we need at least some of the boss monsters hero sucks in Duel Links. No, you don't get me, Bezos here. I'm saying the contrary. I'm saying that even just one boss is not gonna be enough. I'm saying that Konami, if we want Hero to shine again, to at least be a rogue deck, they need at least 2 bosses. One is not gonna be enough. How to deal with Blue Eyes with these mixed decks? Zagi King, it depends on what you're playing. Hi Kadian, just a broken skill and heroes will be good. That's the worst way to give us that, honestly. I will aid that. Hi Rui. Actually, there are a lot of people that want more Chimera. Pep, I've been tired of Chimera. I knew that. I get it. Just one of the only decks I own. Guys, do we get anniversary box? Guys, again, we don't know any more information. It will probably be at the end of... we will know in May, guys. At the end of May, because it's going to be the World Championship qualifiers or something like that. Salbona, welcome, my friend. Hi, Seb. Beautiful. Beautiful, Seb. Beautiful. And I thank you so much for being here. Guys, please, as Seb actually reminded all of you, please don't forget to leave a like to the stream. Please and thank you. Hi, Golion. Guess who's cooking tonight? Who's cooking? Is it me? He had that site taken down a long time ago. Oh, so it's not available anymore. Because I remember that was the site that had actually all of the hero cards that we got leaked. There was all of the Destiny hero card. And actually there was Neoslower. Can we cook some DDD for once, Colette? No, because I don't have them. Simply it. Papa, I got it branded in Precious Cards of Dark. I was using a cleanse and golden soul for extra spice. Beautiful! Congrats! Because heroes are amazing going second. Honestly, right now, in this meta, in my opinion, heroes suck at going second too. Like, unless it's Dragonic Contact, and for me, that is not heroes. That is not heroes. In my opinion, let's just take into account Precious Cards of the Dark, Omni Heroes, the one with Ferris. If you go second, what do you think is gonna happen? No Super Poly guaranteed. How do you break a board that has 2 spell negation, 1 effect negation, and 1 Tachyon Transmigration? That is actually the standard. The standard actually provides 2, let's say just 1 spell negation, 1 monster effect negation, and Tachyon Transmigration. Without counting all of the other interruption that every deck has, okay? How do heroes go through 1 spell, 1 monster effect negation, and 1 Tachyon Transmigration? I don't think you can, honestly. And you have to hope to draw droplets, and please don't answer me with staples. Because staples are a matter of luck. Yeah, Putra, but the problem is that one. They either give us a bunch of heroes cards to make heroes come back. Otherwise, honestly, it's gonna be super tough. Lovely, Seb. Lovely. I had sent you now, Pap. You will not need the boss monster if we want to compete against the current meta. Otherwise, you will be lost. Exactly. What deck are we playing today? I actually have no idea, guys. Will you do more Makina? I would like to, but I think I will, not now, as soon. I think I will because there's a slight chance we're gonna get more Machina support in the next box. Hi Pep, do we know or can deduce what cards the new characters will bring? We could deduce there are those are machine support, not Machina. Machine monsters, because the guy had the skill that where he can actually play just machine monsters, so I'm 99% sure that we will bring machine support. Chimera and Orcus are going to be a top rogue deck. Nambiar, guess what? I think it's gonna be tiered. I think Chimera Orcus is gonna be tiered. A generic spell negate and a counter Omni isn't a place for heroes. Exactly. Even 2 boss is not enough. That's exactly what I'm saying. At this point, you have to give us DPE, maybe Dark Glow, and a way to bring them out consistently, plus a broken skill that will probably give you Super Poly. And with all of this, guaranteed Super Poly, Dark Glow, and DPE, you're probably gonna have a rogue deck for heroes. Nothing more than that, guys. Don't expect nothing more. Wait, will we still get anniversary box? Putra, I have no clues. I have no infos. But guys, standing on what happened last year, we got the anniversary box during the VCS, the World Qualifiers, and they happened at the end of May, beginning of June. So that's what I'm expecting, another anniversary box. Pap, do you think Galaxy is doing much right now? There are too many negates. I tried a few decks, but going second seemed impossible without Kaiju, which I don't use. I don't know. I remember playing Galaxy as soon as the deck came out at the beginning of March, and it gave me a feeling of superpower. Like it was super good, even going second. So I don't know. A meme deck. Site is Duel Links Guides, but when you visit, it just says, welcome to Links Guides, said it's currently under permanent maintenance. Thanks for reading. Oh, thank you so much, Dragobi. That's what I wanted to see. Lava Golem or Kaijus almost always needed. It's why I like the Starlight Drive skill. And honestly, Nacho, I like the Starlight Drive skill only if I play without Lava Golem and Kaijus. Do you want to do Ice Jade Shark? No, as soon I can't because I do not have sharks. What machine archetype are unreleased? I don't know, honestly. Maybe he could have some Orcus support, I guess. I can't see Galaxy's eyes anymore. What you mean? It's like it's everywhere? I want support for water archetypes. Ice Jade are missing pieces. Water Kaiju, Water Dragon. I'm sick of the same archetypes getting spotlight. Unfortunately, it is what it is. To be honest, we need the new OCG hero support to make something even, probably. No, Pap, I meant Galaxy is putting too many negates that going second against Galaxy feels so tough. Yeah, it is. That's why the primal combo is splashed everywhere. Yako, my beloved troll, welcome. Pep, is it possible to make a zombie deck that uses Quasar? I think I did already. It seems like I caught my hair just because they're wet, but lol. Have you tried Branded with Precious Cards of Dark? It's good. Gladio, I wanted to try it, but I've probably played it with Chimera and people are tired. Sharks were a relatively cheap deck to build, true, but I don't like them. What spice do we have for today, Dan? I don't know as soon, actually. I'm still thinking. I'm just trying to keep up with the chat, and then we'll decide. I could also decide eventually to go into to play more Machina, and I don't know, maybe have a dual room. I know some of you want to play with me, just because I have some ideas, but I know you don't want to see Chimera being played, so. Will you play Destiny Hero when it comes out? Akumochi, 100%. 100%. I think Karami should ban Lava Golem for the game experience. No. No, guys, that's not how it happens. Ben says, yeah. If they ban Lava Golem and all the Kaijus, okay? Guys, we have to think it that way. Look at this. To understand the consequences of something, you have to figure them out. Let's put ourselves in the situation where there are no Lava Golems, no Kaijus, okay? no lava golems, no kaijus. You're going second, and against the top tier decks, you're gonna face, as I told you before, at least one spell negation, one monster effect negation. Tachyon Transmigration is super common right now. Plus, from two to three interruption. Either those are removing, more popping, genetic pop, face up pop, effect negation. That's it. Give me one deck that can easily go through that without the kaijus and without the lava golems, but you can't just tell me Droplet. And we have to be honest, even if you have Droplet and you're facing Tachyon Transmigration, if you don't have a trap to discard, and most of the decks don't even play traps in their list, how do you go second? Maybe test Zombie Link deck if you run out of ideas. You know, I know the one you suggested me the one you suggested me on Discord. You gave me the link as well, the list as well. Of course, Ray, I know what you mean. Honestly, guys, if you want my take, in my opinion, 99% after this KC Cup, the KC Cup of April, 99% the Tachyon Transmigration Primal Dragluxion combo is gonna be hit, because I don't think Konami can handle every deck playing it. Because you know what's gonna be the KC Cup? You know what's gonna be the KC Cup about? Just decks that can actually run rank 8 and facing each other. Every turn 1 is gonna have at least Primal with the Tachyon Transmigration sets and Opar Binger Galaxy. It's just gonna be full of that. It's gonna be all decks that can afford that and nothing more. That's what I think. Tiered seriously contender for the new timeout deck, possibly Trooper, maybe President Trooper. Maybe I lost the message. What are you talking about? Galaxy Eyes is quite good but not unstoppable. It took me some time to calculate it through bricks and God-hand opponents, but maybe just my luck. As for attacking package, it's too splashable. True. I'm so freaking tired of seeing Galaxy all day. Hi, Redzion, welcome. Exactly, Dragubi. Thank you so much for that data. Guys, 18 archetypes. Tacked that. And honestly, now that we have the Horus package that you can play everywhere, being able to play the Horus package means you can play Tachyon literally everywhere, even in decks that don't have rank 8. I know, Starakowski. So you think Arcos will be top tier? I think it's going to be tiered. I don't know if it's going to be tier 2, tier 1, tier 3, but it's going to be tiered in my opinion. Not in its pure form. Not in its pure form. That are annoying but needed, unfortunately. I hate to get Lava Golem, but to be neutral is not a good thing to happen. He hurts me to say, but it's a necessary evil. As Droplet, guys. You guys talked like you never played an Angry Occasion Golem is a solution to problematic board. That's the thing. You know that. You know what's the problem? The problem that I see as a player who loves exactly breaking boards, Lava Golems and Kaijus are random. Like, it feels like you do not have a way, like you can't respond them, and it's just too much of an easy weapon. But I do understand that they are necessary because they have actually I mean, the other side is bad. They have a bad side, and the bad side is that when you go first and you have Kaiju and Lava Golem, you're cooked. So playing Lava Golem and Kaiju, it's actually a risk that you take when you decide to play them. Now, if you go second, okay, and it's all happiness, it's all celebrations. But if you go first and you have Lava Golem and Kaiju, you're gonna cry, and that's the price you have to pay for the fact that you do not have to think how to break a board because you can just Lava Golem. The only problem is a good deck using Lava Golem. Otherwise, if you have enough disruption, you won't lose to it. I know what you mean. But again, keep in mind, Sir Burner, that there's a bad side. A good deck that plays Lava Golem and Kaijus decides on purpose to reduce its consistency. And that's the price that they pay. And that's the price they pay on the long run. Mod, why they forgot the anniversary box? Guys, I'm gonna tell this once again. If there's an anniversary box, it will come at the end of May with the World Qualifiers. Ancient Gears, a boost, Tachyon 2. Yeah, I know that now. Because they have an easy rank 8. I'm complaining, but we'll be playing Utopia Tachyon. I know what you say, Sargaski. What's going on, Pap? How you doing today? Hi, Sabinok. Doing great because it's Friday. Super tired, super long week, but finally we are at the end of it. What about you, my friend? Next seat, Morbid Troopers hit, and old Tachyon engine rated deck, and maybe Traptrix Nuke, probably that. Next, you mean? No, I think just Tachyon. Like, I think Beat Troopers are... Honestly, I wanted the scary mode out of Beat Troopers. That's the only annoying thing for me. Because it's like Winda. And I think Traptrix have been nuked, honestly. We'll see, best as if it's gonna be a UR. Honestly, Droplet feels a bit overrated, to be honest. If opponent has multiple interruption, you're discarding most of your hand and it leaves you with no combos. Eclipse feel better for me to use. Glad you, but you're actually underestimating such an important thing. The best deck right now, that all play the Tachyon combo. And the Tachyon combo not only ends on Transmigration, but it also ends on Harbinger. If you play Book of Eclipse, not 50%, not 60%, 95% of the times you're not gonna break the board with Book of Eclipse. If you have Book of Eclipse, they just Harbinger it. They negate it. So that's wrong. Objectively wrong. You can't say Book of Eclipse is better, because against the best decks, you're gonna face Transmigration and Harbinger. And if you start with Book of Eclipse, that is gonna be negated. 100%. There's no chance. Unless you have a way to make your Book of Eclipse unrespondable? No. You want a spell that is unrespondable? Yeah, you're talking about Droplet. And that's why the best decks right now can afford the discarding card. Because you start with Droplet, and that's it. And you know what good decks actually can rise now? The decks that play trap cards. Because if you Droplet and you discard a trap card, that is the only way to play around Transmigration. You have to Droplet discarding a trap so your opponent cannot respond with Transmigration. That's where the meta is right now. The price is if you play Kaijus, you open them only going first and going second, they are nowhere to be seen. And honestly, I hope it happens to all the people that play Kaiju. Papi, it's time to use Kurigara. I have just one copy. Seen post about TPC Money's Impact. They think Traptrix will lose tier 1. I think so as well, honestly. Give me Papi more popular. I don't know. Shadow struggle more, but Punk might get more popular. Very likely. Ulgator, my friend, I'm good because it's Friday. What about you? Pep, just tell me you can save Speeder. I wish I could. And yes, I will rage and getting Lava Golem, but also occasionally love when opponent normal summons and gets Lava Golem. Lol. Pep has changed, has grew up, been months since last Heroes video. I wish I had a chance to play more Hero stuff, guys. You don't know how much I crave Heroes. Hot take, but I think Duel and Villa limited trade. No, guys, I don't think so. Traptree is still remaining strong, and Beast is still playable. Playable, but not certain one cancer. Getting Lava Golem has to be the worst feeling in Duel Links. Unless you're playing any of my Chimera versions. That's how it works. Ooh, lovely, Sabinyok. And Harbinger doesn't even need to detach for the negate. Exactly. Droplet Book of Eclipse in the end, turn 2 is a thing of beauty. Exactly. These monsters that don't have to detach for their effects are the worst kinds. Just straight trash design if you ask me. I mean, they have two effects. One that you have to detach for and another one no. Hi Pep, are you excited for the new box? Yes. What about you, Fakuli? Which deck is strong in your opinion? Orcus or Shadow? Shadow for now. The only trap I can imagine is infinite impermanence for Jewel against stacking transmigration. Peppy says Spin Light confirmed real? No, it's not confirmed, guys. Anything is confirmed for now, except the skills. Smooth, thank you so much, my man. I have used your Chimera deck so much and it helped me a lot in PvP, so I have to show my appreciation. My man, you didn't have to. You didn't have to. Just a comment or just showing up in the chat would have been more than enough. But thank you so much for this, my man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, my man. You didn't have to. Guys, if you use my deck and you find them and they can help you, just leaving a comment, just watching the video, leaving a like, it's super good. It's more than you can think for me. But this, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Smooth. Really appreciate that, my man. Really appreciate it. And I'm so happy I could help you, my man. So happy. The struggle for Shadow cause Chopticks will go back to running a Beast Twiller. Yeah. Ibrahim, I'm a good. What about you? Try Hero with the starter skill. Nah, I wish... The point is, even if we go Heroes, what do we do? Like, I can't think of anything. We tried just to set up Plasma. It's gonna be a Plasma simulator. If you're gonna go Stardust, we have to play basically all of the Sky Striker spells to trigger the skill going first. And you just have to play Stratos, hoping to have monsters on board to go Plasma. That's what you can have. Plasma and probably the Trap, Herald Negate, that's it. I'm also good. Weekend was long awaited this time. You don't know how much I feel, You'll get her. You really don't know. Hi, Oidip. I don't know for now. I'm still waiting. It's gonna be, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. It's a meta discussion. I hope you're enjoying it. No worries, Redzone. Actually, make one more for me. We'll appreciate it. How long has it been since Imperm came out in a selection again? It was not in January. It was in September, actually. So, how many months? 3? 6? Yeah, Dragubi, the problem is if you take into account pure Orcust, I think mixed, a hybrid version with Orcust is could be good. Hi, Isaiah, welcome. Evil Heroes meta? I wish, but I think it's gonna be Destiny Heroes meta, Fakuli. My Chimera Orcus in some cases actually makes my board stronger because I have the field spell. That's exactly what I mean. I think, for example, specifically Chimera Orcus is gonna be something. Also, IP should be near guaranteed in next box as a reprint. As of yesterday, it's been a selection for a year. Okay. What about Meltdown, guys? Excuse me, guys. What about Meltdown? Do you know how much? Since how long since Magical Meltdown was released in selection box? Because I just crave for that. Okay, let's jump into the game. I think you're tired of seeing my big face here. Let's go into the game. But again, I don't know what to play. Debating to build Chimera alternative account, just not Red Dice version. Either Purs or some other version. Probably look again at yours. No, I mean, Chimera can be splashed literally everywhere. And now with the skill, Precious Cards of the Dark and Precious Cards of the Attribute, it really can be splashed everywhere. Meltdown have been over a year. 14 months? Dude, Konami! Please! Actually, let me put the biggest... Konami. It's me and you. Please, give me the freaking Magical Meltdown. Okay. I'm gonna make it super easy for you. You don't have to think about it. Next main box, okay? Please take notes, right? Magical Meltdown, right? Easy, super easy, and maybe release as a UR or a SR. UR Meltdown, SR, guys. Please write in the chat. The fusion guy, the fusion invoked fusion that actually gets summoned with Alistair and an extra deck monster. Elysium. Is that Elysium? Right? Meltdown UR, Elysium SR. Then you give us DPE as well as another UR. Just giving you a suggestion, right? DPE, and give us also some. The problem is, what do we choose for? Yes, Abnyok. Pull for what? Will be the best box ever. DPE, right? DPE. Then we go for Dark Low as well. So you give us a nice and spicy way. Shadow Mist and SR. It's gonna be a hero box at this point, right? what other UR we have guaranteed? Elysium. Okay, I was right. I'm pretending to be an economy intern. Pretending to influence the economy interns. What else? What else could we get? Shadow Mist has to be needed. Also, a hero lives. There's too many hero cards that I want, guys. Come on. It's gonna be a hero themed deck at that point. A hero themed box at that point. And another Destiny Hero boss monster with the Neos boss monster. Neos boss monster, guys, come on. Verte just because. Anaconda, Verte just because, exactly. This is my wish list. It's not like this is too much of a wish list, guys. Yeah, I was thinking either branded Chimera or even Fluffle Chimera. Plus it ups for branded that Springet's kit is a Dark Beast. So you can special summon with Chimera's effect. Predator Verte Anaconda as a bundle pap, and Neos support with EN Shuffle. Neos support in a structure deck. As of yesterday, it has been a year since Super Mini Volume 4, so that's Final Bringer, Phantasme, and IP. But Meldon has been 14 months, you told that, so please, just give me that, dude. Sorry, Zeb. I know, you actually came into the wrong stream, like today. I want Sulfador, finish my Chris runs. Yeah, exactly. The next box has to be Meta Breaker. It is supposed to be, as we're gonna have KC Cup soon after, so I don't know. Precious cards of the Dark with Dark Lord drawing engine is so fun. It's gonna be nice, honestly. Honestly, Weta will be fun. Yeah, it's not gonna be that broken. No, Dragobi, not the Synchron spell. Give us the Synchron trap card. The one that is crazy now in the TCG, OCG, what there is an end trap that you can play if you control no cards from hand. What's that? I want that. Freak you, I want that. Come on. Like, if we think about Synchron, we're still waiting for Satellite. Satellite Warrior, dude. It's a freaking level 10 that pops cards. We don't have Satellite Warrior. What are you talking about? Are you ready for new box? You're asking me if I'm ready for the new box. I'm gonna show you if I'm. You tell me if I'm ready. Look at my gems. Look at my pages. Do you think I'm ready for the new box? Excuse me. 27 pages full of gems. Do you think I'm ready? I could start farming again. Probably, Suburner. But your wise biggest chance for Sol and Luna, Magical Meld, and Tenosider. Just good heroes, Konami. Don't piss me off. What deck is best without depending on a skill? Smooth. At this point, we just entered a meta where without depending on a skill means you're playing precious cards of the Dark Wind or whatever. Chimera at that point. Smooth. All I need is access called Talker. That and the Crazy Junk Speeder. Ready? I meant the Synchro spell was in the Super Mini from a year ago, but it's already been reprinted as Border Savage. Exactly, the Ready, Set, Duel. I don't know, so Boner. I wouldn't like to wait one more month, honestly. Though we're up, needing to pull from selection of mix, so Dolka, Blue Eyes, Chaos Dragon, Thunder Trident as well. Not project on Target Engine earlier this month, so only 4K. But you can farm. Chinese DL recently got new Synchro support along with Stardust, Cipher, Divine Dragon. The players are living the dream. Yeah. I needed to be born in China. No, Tamika, don't tell me that. Why did you spend your gems on selection box? I won't leaguer. Then, Pep, we got the same amount of gems. Let's go, Starakaski. We're so freaking ready, aren't we? Okay, guys, I saw something that I need to take care of. And these are the tickets. Oh, I have 30th April. Still 1 month ago. Let me actually use this trash thing that I don't need. No! Wrong click. Let me just use this. I don't know, guys, honestly, what to play. Otherwise, we can play Branded. Can we play Branded Dark with something else? Even though nobody wanted to see Branded. I have also these gems that are ready. Like, this is 50 gems, 50 gems. Ready to become heroes. Could just be a chill stream. When we talk, I love this, guys. Play Necros. I don't know how for... I mean, what with on how, actually. Pawn Grabber, that's my man. Reds, you won. Those are my men, guys. Don't go for selection if you don't have expiring gems. And I would like to add, and if there's nothing you're chasing in the normal boxes. If you have expiring gems, but you have just one droplet, for example, just spend your gems in the main box where droplet is. I wrote 5k would be 999 if I wasn't damn scammer. There's also, I mean, there's some stuff to try. Let's be honest. There's some stuff to try, right? In theory. Oh, I have to use this as well, guys. Forgive me. Do I have 3? I think I have 3 copies of everything so far. You have to use this. Let's go. Let's do also another one, just because. So I won't be bored with this stuff once again. There you go. Perfect. So, is there some coins that I'm forgetting? No, it's all gems. Perfecto. So, I don't know. Like, guys, I honestly think Precious Cards of the Skill was one of the best things that could happen to the game. I'm gonna be honest with you. Precious Cards of... and I really hope they're gonna give us Precious Cards for other attributes, like Heart, above everything. Could make sense to do. I'm free to play and I've spent on time on Duel Links. I've been pretty good on gems. Lovely. It's just a matter of managing, guys. Konami always releases stuff before the actual box to get you to waste your gems, guys. Save your gems unless they're expiring. You're wise, Clay. You're my man. On main account, I'm gonna spend somewhat now to finish Sword Soul. Yeah, I mean, Sword Soul can make sense as they're being buffed with the skill. So it can make sense. Yeah, Jacoby, that's actually... That's true. Hi, Fab! Hello from Italy, what's your time, my man? Welcome, welcome! It's probably a main box and wasn't gonna get what I wanted with 5k gems. That's true. But guys, that's why I always suggest you have to spend gems when you have at least 10k. You should not spend them. Unless you're missing one card. One copy of a card, then you can spend if you have less than 10k. Otherwise, you should not spend 10k. You should not spend gems if you do not have at least 10k. It's just a matter of also that, you know, a matter of managing. Hey, Majestic Lord, I'm doing great. What about you? I'm doing great because it's Friday. Okay, let me actually go here. Let me check Dog. Let me check Fusion. Let me check Fusion. Let me check Fusioni. Apart from the Chimera stuff. I'm thinking about Dark Magician. Could we do something with Dark Magician? Could we hybrid that up? Jamie, you sent me a long time ago a branded Dark Magician build. I don't know if I want to play that with the Aluber, Jester of Daspia, branded opening, to go for the branded, you know, full fusion, basically. For Art and Fire will probably come when they find a character to bring it with it. Like Machine Avarice is coming with the character next week. True. Makes sense, Sarakaski, that you have to. But what do you think about new skill for Nash? I don't know Majestic Lord because I never was an Xyz player. Dark Magician with Branded will be cool. Branded Dark Magician sounds spicy. Branded Alistair, let's go. Is Arcus Chimera gonna be a thing? Tamika, I think so. With Precious Cards of the Dark, it makes sense. Branded DM has happened though, not that exciting. Yeah, it feels like not like something new. I have no idea what you and them are talking about, but I agree. I mean, you just want to see some games. It makes sense. I'm sorry. You know, we are in a stall week because we know that next week from Monday we're gonna have a new box, new cards. So actually playing with the ones we have right now feels a little bit useless, simply because we know we're gonna have to update everything once the new cards will show up. That's why I'm actually not playing the game right now, technically. For 1000 anything what exists related, you're better off just asking Jamie, exactly. Jamie is the expert one. Precious Cards of Wind with Dragunity. Sabinyok, the problem is I don't have Dragunity. Is the hero monster that dropped early? Is changed thing in hero deck? No. Do you mean the Disc Hero Commander? No. Adamant Superior with Precious Cards of Water. Adamant Superior with Precious Cards of the Water. I don't know if it's better than the Rescue Rabbit skill, honestly. I don't see if it's better. Like, if you wanna otherwise, if you wanna combine Dark Magician with something else, what could it be? Could we combine it with something else? Could we combine Dark Magician with something else? Question Marchioni. Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight, DM Blue Eyes. Dark Magician with Invoked. Guys, again, I'm not playing Invoked until I get my hands on Meltdown. I know it's just one of my problems, but I just can't. As I know there are gonna be better versions by simply playing Invoked Magical Meltdown. I'm sorry. DM Blue Eyes. DM Chimera because why not? Guys, people are excited to see Chimera. I mean, with Chimera, I could give you so many deck lists. You know what? You have to choose. It's not me. So, poll. Please leave a like and vote in the poll. Let's start from this. DM with tagging will be new? No, Abraham. People already did it. Just by playing DM with Horus and Horus bringing out Tachyon. Lunalight, I don't have them, guys. Dark Magician with Diviner of Herald, but I have just one copy of that. Precious Cards of the Wind with Wind Witch. Maybe some other Wind Synchro stuff added into it. Wind Witch. I mean, Wind Witch without their skill, I don't know if they can actually do it. Would the Chimera Savage combo work with Stardust? Will that work with Stardust? What do you mean with Stardust? Like with Starlight Drive? I mean, it's the only skill we could play with that. In theory, yes. In theory, yes, because it's just Chimera by itself that does the job. But the problem is, you won't have a way to trigger the skill. So if you go Starlight Drive and play the exact deck list that I published for the Borderlord Savage Dragon combo, well, you won't be able to trigger the skill. Hi, Sebastian. Bezos, yeah, I have just one of that. Okay, I have to suggest we have a bit of break from Chimera. Guys, just vote. Later when you're free, make a list you owned, don't matter if it's from World War II current year, then we start messing around building decks. Make a list you owned. I don't think I'm getting it, the region. What you mean? Like just an old list or what? True, Pun Grabber. Standard Drive, yes, or the Assault version. The Assault version. The Assault version, in theory, can actually play that. The Assault version, in theory, can play that because Borderlord Savaggio Dragone is technically, it's a dragon, but it's level 8. The restrictions of the skills of the Stardust Assault skill are for level 9 or higher Synchro Monsters. In theory, with the Stardust Assault version, it could work as soon. Probably would be better. So you would have basically the turn 1 you got with the precious cards of the skill, right? So I mean, of course, Stardust, the Chimera in the grave, Borderlord Savage Dragon, Beatrice, Red Rain, Borderlord, of course. But you would also have the extra normal summons. You go into any level that you like. In theory, level 8, Axel Synchro Stardust Dragon, to have, in theory, an effective Synchro Summon, plus the Stardust Dragon Assault mode. That could be something. Trickstar RPs, I have none of them. RP, let's go. Has anyone made any use of e-tailored 1-for-1? Now they're unlimited. Nacho, yes, me in the virtual world. E-teleport. Imagine economy releases May alternate style gives her RP Feather Duster. RP Feather Storm, I don't know what it does. Odeon Live Twins? What do you mean Odeon? I don't have Live Twins actually. But that deck does not do a lot right now. It depends on how you're playing it, Dracopi. We caught with it. Make a list of decks you own. Of decks that I have. The Sword Stars with Savage combo sounds spicy. I also wish we got some more Assault cards. For some reason, Konami kept pushing Colossal Fighter Assault for no reason. True. I don't know why though. That guy is trash. Later Beast, I don't have them. It just needs thinking. Honestly, Asuni, it doesn't need thinking. If you're talking about the Stardust Assault Chimera version with Borderlord, you can just play that straight away. Literally, you got the 20 cards I have. Is it 20? How many cards was the Chimera list? Let's check together. Like, it's the guy actually. One of these Entrap Negate. Ooh, the Storm, I guess, Surgator. I was 25. The problem will be the cards, guys. The problem will be the cards. So we will probably play less Droplet, less Chimera Fusions, let's be honest. And because we have to fit in the Stardust Assault card. I will probably remove also one of the target for Beatrice. And the problem is going to be also the extra deck. You have to play one just of this. I don't know if you have to remove this as well. But this could be nice. At that point, it would be better to play not the Stardust Assault version, but the Stardust, the one with Jack. RPs have the strongest trap that they had to Duel Links. Oh, what is that? Green X. 30. Happy Feather Storm is basically skill drain for the turn if you control a wind, or activated from end if you control Harpy. Ooh. That could be a video idea for later. I could think about that in theory. Okay. Okay, guys. Have you voted in the poll? Please don't forget to leave a like and vote in the poll. Please, please, please vote, vote, vote. Can we bring the vote to 50? I know we can. It's actually a tough battle. It's 51-49. Wow. 3 votes, guys. 3 more votes. Who hasn't voted yet? Who hasn't voted yet? $49, $50. And we're gonna close this. And the winner is 51%. There's literally half of the chat that wants to see Chimera and the other half that doesn't want it. Okay. But the answer was that one though. The answer was yes to Chimera. Okay, we can actually start from here. A win is a win, do more hybrid. I'm going for it, guys. Okay, I'm actually giving you another quick poll. I hope you vote quicker because... Spice of the day. Oh, we got Chimera branded super classic. Chimera branded super classic. Chimera relinquish it. That I think has the best synergy. Chimera relinquish it. I already did it, but actually with Precious Cards of the Dark feels better. Relinquish it. We got Chimera. Chimera what? Yeah, Reds, but I know I'm happy actually that we had the talk about a meta discussion. Actually, yeah, I like this type of live stream. I don't know if you do like them as well. Chimera branding, Chimera relinquishing, Chimera. Oh, let me check actually the fusion, so we can see what we can pair them with. We need the normal summon, so in theory we can't play heroes, even if we wanted to play hero stuff. You know, I'm gonna write it anyway because I like the idea, but I don't think it's gonna give us that much of thing. Chimera Yubel, because Yubel is a fiend that you can summon it with the Chimera's effect, right? Fiend. Oh, you can summon Yubel from the grave, dude. I want to do this. Chimera Yubel. Would Chimera DM be a bad idea? I don't think so, actually. I think it could be a good idea. But the problem is that Chimera Dark Magician wouldn't be played with Precious Cards of the Dark. I think I would rather play it with the Dark Magician skill at that point. Because it would probably be like Red Eyes Chimera. But instead you do Dark Magician Chimera. We can do that as well, actually. Chimera DM. Dark Magician. DM skill. And I think we're done. Probably there are more. Chimera Lunalight. I don't have Lunalight, guys. I like podcasts, so I don't mind that at all. Thank you, guys. Chimera Burning Abyss. The problem is, what could a Burning Abyss bring to the table? Have you done Horus Chimera? Nope. In theory, no. I mean, but Horus will give us just the... Think about it, Edzuan. Horus would just be the Taken package. I don't have the right cards, guys. I'm gonna start here. Be super quick, guys. Vote, 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 vote. I have 4 options for you. In meanwhile that you choose, that you vote, I'm gonna see else. There's Probably there's Predaplant, Chimera, but I missed the recent support for Chimera. Of course, there's also Invoked, but I don't have Meltdown, so don't care about that. What else could we do? Chimera Shadows. Wow. That would be crazy. But I need to learn back again of the shuttle combos. I don't remember them, guys. Please have mercy. Have mercy. Chimera Ancient Gears? Not really. If you don't Chimera Dark Necrofear, that could be something actually. Chimera Jubel sounds strange enough to be fun. What else? We have else. Again, even if I want to do Chimera Heroes, what do you do with Chimera Heroes? You also need the normal summon. Like it's super tough. It's just Chimera Neos that we did already. Something also, of course, that doesn't need the normal summon as well because Chimera needs it. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Chimera Relinquished it as the best synergy simply because with the Beatrice you're gonna send the guy that is an entrap with restrict on the field. That is the best synergy. We won't even need to play too many stuff there. And also we can just choose if we wanna include the Borderless Savage Dragon combo in it. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. And I don't think there's anything else actually. Chimera Fossil Fusion. Chimera Fossil Fusion. No, I don't think it's good. Chimera Fluffles. Chimera Fluffles can be played 100%. There used to be Chimera Destiny board. You mean with the actual trap card final? Actually, I think I faced Chimera Red Eyes in the M once, but the guy kind of braked, which makes sense because the Red Eye skill needs as much ways to trigger as possible instead of bringing more engines through. Burning Abyss triggers when sent to grave, makes rank 3 as a banish, as a negate, mills monsters. My guy with synergy. Who has the negate? The rank 3? Dante? Dante does not have a negate. The skill, not trap. I forgot about Full. Chimera with Ballad Roach and Zombie War. Lamar, we already did that. I'm sure we already did that actually. Destiny Board is a skill. I didn't know that. Ciao Matte, buonasera, come stai? Yeah, Chimera Fluffles is one of I was debating to build also. Chimera Fluffles makes sense. It just makes sense. It's Bakura exclusive. Didn't see that. Guys, please don't forget to vote in the poll. 3 minutes since I launched the poll. You have 2 more minutes. Please vote. Leave a like first and then vote. Thank you. Zombie War might screw up your own Chimera fusions. That's the problem actually. So you can't use the effect from the grave. Matte dovrebbe uscire settimana prossima. Si parla di dal lunedì in poi ogni giorno è buono. Dal lunedì ogni giorno è buono. A me non ci fanno una sorpresa nel weekend, ma è improbabilissimo. Da lunedì ogni giorno è buono, perché lunedì comincia pure il nuovo evento. Quindi potrebbero. Quello che succede secondo me, te lo dico. Non lo dico in inglese perché sennò si insamano poi. Cioè si pensano che io sappia qualcosa. Ma è un'ipotesi, ok? Lunedì esce il nuovo personaggio da sbloccare. E fanno l'annuncio del box, che a quel punto secondo me esce di martedì. Quindi lunedì annuncio e martedì box, secondo me. Dang, Pep can drop bars, he's rapping. Chimera Yubel will be sick, and it's actually the one winning. Precious cards of Chimera turning into a new flare. Very likely, Irrigator. Very likely. Even though we have to splash a little bit of synchro in it to be really the new flare, you know. 5 minutes gone. So I'm gonna hand the poll. Last seconds to vote. Who won? Chimera Yubel won, actually, by far. Figura di matte. Though the relinquished builds also seem interesting if I can be bothered to invest in the structure. The skill before Giogani contact locks, right? You mean Hero Alliance? Yes, it does. Relinquishing sounds good, lots of negates and removals. But I made that video, guys. I made Relinquished Chimera Relinquished. I made different versions of a Chimera Relinquished. I made a Chimera Relinquished version with the original Chimera skill. I made it with the Dark Magician Girl skill. And, of course, can be played also with Precious Cards of the Dark. Okay, what was your first choice, Subburner? It's fine that Fluffle is basically the only deck that beats the Ojama Dino Trap Lock. Yeah, because... True, because he summons it with Sight. True. Secret Beast. I hate Secret Beasts because they are the worst versions of the Egyptian gods. That's my take. Chimera DM. Okay, where we start from? Where do we build with this with? Chimera Yubel. The only guy that has Chimera Yubel kind of heroes. Like I'm going into Aster. We start from Aster again. Hey Chocolados! Thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate them, my man. First world skill. The Precious Cards, guys. Super easy. Precious Cards of Dark, guys. It's super easy. We can start from that. We can start from here. Copy this deck to another deck. Yes. Destiny? Destiny Venom. We're gonna have a new skill, so I'm gonna say goodbye to this. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Let me play the Yubel part first. Yubel. When this card is destroyed except by its own effect, could we find a way to do these things? To play this stuff. So true, Red Zuan. That's actually a beautiful name, at least for me. This could be so good. Or do we give up the... Do we give up the Beatrice? The Beatrice part? But Beatrice can mill Yubel? No. Can the GX field spell work? Which one you're talking about? Duel Academy? No, not in this. Feels that like there's too much in this deck. I mean, if we give up the drops, we're gonna have a hard time, right? No, only the Incarnate, not the first one. I'm thinking about the Vision Resonator combos. I don't know if I want to play it, but I kind of want to do this though. Actually, I'm not playing the... I'm playing this. A couple of these guys. Then I need a couple of Yubels though. I want to play this guy as well, frick it. And... what? Do we... how do we make sure to draw this? That's the question. It's gonna be Yubel that you can summon from the grave. I would love to have Yubel on the field. Yubel on the field with this guy, guys. With this. With Malicious Fiend. But it's impossible to do it, right? That would be beautiful. Malicious Fiend with Yubel on the field, dude. So that they have to attack Yubel. I must like this card. No, never mind. That was a bad idea. Luck and Prayers. I mean, we can theme the deck before doing else. So, not that much. But I don't know if I want to fill it or I want to play less cards. So that I can actually... You know, having Nia's Wiseman here will be kinda cool, to be honest. Do I have enough Dark? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's fine. I don't know if I want to play the... I mean, what are we sending with the Beatrice? We're sending the Vision Resonators for the Fiendish Golem combo? We could still go into Borolo Savage if we wanted. If we wanted to, we could go into the Borolo Savage, but that becomes too much. Becomes too much. Feels like this is the least cards we can play. Researchers. Beatrice actually is here because... Why Beatrice is here? To mill stuff? He said 6, 7. Brain rot virus. No. We have the draws. We have the draws. We could just cut. We could just cut what? Let's try like this. Chimera of Yubel. Even though it feels like we needed a way to pop our own Yubel. And Bezazia, the truth is it's not a new haircut. It's just that I didn't use the phone the phone for my hair. I didn't use the hair dryer. That's it. I didn't dry my hair. So as soon as they were gonna be not wet anymore, I still have the same number of hair. But I'm gonna cut them next week, guys. I swear. Going second. Bacon. Bacon. Oh.
It's my turn.
Overall, actually, are nice. Red C1. Honestly, even in the King of Games rank, it's just people playing Punk. Punk is everywhere, guys. Punk is literally everywhere.
I activate my monster's effect. Appear. I special summon a monster. Join me. Throw summon. I activate my monster's effect.
It's just Punk, Taken, and Blue Eyes. Okay, I don't know if Jamie's still here, but Jamie! I have already my answer, but I would like to have a confirmation. Niels Kluger versus Pap versus unaffected Pap. I still inflict the damage, because this says you can inflict the damage to your opponent, so the fact that Pap is unaffected doesn't count. And this happens before damage calculation, so... Right? You do damage and Wiseman wins. One day, Yubel will return as Gluebell, spammed everywhere. Imagine Super Poly fusing your entire body into Yubel, the loving defender forever. That's what happened in Master Duel, guys, back in the day.
Join me. Watch this. I special summon a monster. I activate my. I activate my monster.
Yeah, Notch, I still think that is the best burn deck. If you play it with the Kuribo, Wingman Kuribo. Okay, he's missing something. Very likely. I'm gonna keep the Yubel in end, simply because I can fuse with it. Wait, I can use Chimera Fusion to summon this, because Chimera Fusion says... including a Fiend. So Chimera Fusion can summon... Wow. If I have Neos in end, that is. So, return it to the deck, please and thank you. Oh, double Yubel in end, of course! Of course! Of course. Okay, we can do it. We can't do it. How do we even do it? We needed the fusion more than anything. Everyone and the grandma running into your baggage. So freaking true. Okay, that was good. Oh! Alright, yes, the attacking trap in end. He has still the attacking trap now. We needed the fusion, guys. He's gonna negate Nia's fusion. He's saving the attacking transmigration for something else. Can't blame people for using what they bought with their gems, of course. He didn't negate this? Excuse me? You can just bounce it, in theory, so... Yeah, because you can just bounce it. We lost. Going second, we needed something else. Yes, Lamar, the draw is insane when you go second, yes. At least another Chimera Fusion. Thank you so much, it's me. Thank you so much, appreciate it, my man. Guys, please don't forget to leave a like to the stream, please, and thank you. I wanted you belt to fuse 12 monsters together in anime. I wonder if we will ever see that. Oh, really? I didn't know that's a burner. Oh, Precious Cards of the Dark. Let's see, we got a funny deck to... a funny deck that bricked? I mean, he still has that, let's be honest. Okay, okay. Let me start with this. Guys, don't suggest me. Do not suggest me Kaijus. I won't playing them. I won't be playing them. Yes, Antrops, very likely. Gazelle, the king. Phantom Beast. Okay. I kinda wanna get rid of that. Right? How do I do it? Summoning this thing here. Search. Summon. And discard. You have to remind he still has the Necrogarden engrave as well. Ah. Wow. Nothing that I do will matter. Oh. What is the deal playing? Wow. I don't know if I want to. I think I want to draw, guys. So I think I'm gonna send these back to grave, back to the deck, and draw. That's fine. I can. Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna sit on this. Oh, happy. And we played also around Lava Golem like this. Hargrave is well filled. just hand traps? What is this dude playing? King Sarcophagus. Perfecto. We have the answer for that. And the answer is called Tackle Crusader. No activation anymore, please and thank you. Hand the turn. But do we have the Anubis in the grave? We freaking do, dude. So he can say goodbye to his Necro Garden in grave. There's this guy, so I'm just going for this.
Give me your strength. I special summon a monster. I activate a continuous spell. Let's battle. Take him down. My monster attacks you directly. You never stood a chance against my tactics. I attack you directly. I activate my monster's effect.
Let's go! Hi, Creo. Welcome. Yes, Rui, I could have. Now I'm super curious. I mean, what is he even playing? Oh, this is awful. It's literally just end drops. He also applied the Chronicle stuff. Just end drops and King Sarcophagus. A Lid of Darkness. Wow. Holy end drop pile. Like it's 50% end trap, probably even a little bit more than 50%, you know. Oh, we're going first and this is an awful end.
It's my turn.
Sorry guys, I'm here. Okay. We can start by getting what we need. I'm actually gonna thin the deck before using. That's what it's beautiful about Chimera, that you still have a one card combo into your stuff, and you can thin the deck before. Probably that was a misplay, right? But still, let's see. We don't have the extra special with Swords Knight, but I think it's gonna be fine. Yeah. Because Yubel is Fiend, and I just love this. You woke up this morning and chose violence. Should be playing Starlight Skill. That's sad, but it's true. Okay. That's true. But stuff that you should have fun with, and you could tell me maybe he has fun playing that kind of trash, and I could tell you nothing. Okay. I guess we do this, right?
My monster's effect activates. My monster's effect activates.
We do not have a way to go into the other boy. Nope, so I'm just doing it. Just doing this.
I activate a quick play spell.
The only thing we need to mill right now is this guy. Yeah. I don't need the meal right now for this girl. I have everything. I have everything already in the grave.
Continuous spell. I set a card. From my hand, I activate a spell. Give me your strength. I special summon a monster. I'm ending my turn.
War Legacy Awakens. Oh. What is this? Exactly. It didn't use the skill. I won't lose my chance of doing this. This guy does. Okay.
My monster's effect activates.
No draws, we're chilling. Yeah, Plumber, I saw it. I hope it's not gonna be a delusion. Crimson Gaia. Okay. He wants to send that to the grave, so I'm using this.
My monster's effect activates. And learn. I special summon a monster.
You can bring Adena back. How? The mystical elf, you mean? Maybe with the spells that special summon. Orcus Chimera? You mean he's one? No. They're still gonna be negated.
My monster's effect activates. Give me your strength. I special summon a monster.
Ciao Dennis. Hi man, it was me with that hand trap stack. I caught within 6-9 matches this month. It's basically a Juggling Turbo. Taking another Dragon Blade amazing matchups. Anubis was my counter. Nice, Dennis. I mean, not nice. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like those type of decks. What did he do? Okay. I don't know why though Anubis was your counter. Like you can summon the Horus cards from the grave. Keep in mind that. Oh, he links summoned away my Kluger, dude. That's actually such a bad thing to see, and I kind of negate that. Lamba that's master do. He can bring that back. Okay. Now we know. Yeah, Dennis, but that is not. There's not simply anti-meta. That is anti-cancer. I know people want you gone from this game. Why people want you gone from this? So he doesn't draw. Yeah! Should have gone on Goddess actually. Nah, it will be about time. True. He has more? I'm dead. Yeah, he has lethal. GG. This guy played brilliantly, to be honest. Never played against this before. I think I made a lot of misplays, very likely. I should have played around Goddess. Goddess was the only way to get rid of this. That's true, Pawn Grabber. You better, you can tell that out loud. At least it's not FTK. Guys, we are at the end of this for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that on Monday we will either have the announcement of the new box or the new box itself. I hope it's gonna be day. Of course, if the box, I don't think so, but if the box surprisingly comes in the weekend, expect me to do a stream, of course. I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna stream about it. I'm gonna do the box opening with you, of course. So we'll see what happens, guys. Wish you the best morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time is in your country. A wonderful week ahead, guys. Thanks a lot for the support, and as always, see you in the next one.